My dear child, I know that life can be incredibly tough at times, and right now you may be facing struggles that feel insurmountable. It might feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and you're questioning whether you can keep going. But I want to tell you this: you are stronger than you think, and this moment is not the end of your story. I know it's hard to see beyond the challenges you're facing right now, but every struggle you encounter is an opportunity for growth. Remember, diamonds are made under pressure, and you, my dear, are being shaped into something incredible. This is just a chapter in your journey, and it's not the one where you give up. It's the one where you rise. So don't lose hope, for brighter days are ahead. You've already come so far, and you have the strength to push forward. Keep your head up, stay hopeful, and believe in yourself. The best is yet to come. My dear child, I want you to know that there is a divine plan unfolding for you, even when life feels uncertain. Trust in the journey, for it is not by chance that you are here, facing these challenges. Each step you take, no matter how difficult, is leading you toward the life you were meant to live. In those moments when you feel lost or doubt your path, remember that you are never alone. God has a purpose for you, and His plan is far greater than anything you can imagine. You may not always understand why things happen the way they do, but know this: His timing is perfect, and every struggle is shaping you for something extraordinary. So, trust in His guidance, hold on to your faith, and know that all will work out in His perfect plan. The struggles you face today are just building blocks for the strength, wisdom, and blessings that await you. Keep your heart open and trust that God is leading you exactly where you need to go. He is with you every step of the way. My dear child, today marks the end of a chapter in your life, and while it may bring feelings of sadness or uncertainty, it is important to remember that every ending is simply a new beginning in disguise. The lessons you've learned, the experiences you've gained, and the strength you've built have all prepared you for what lies ahead. When one chapter closes, it paves the way for a brighter, more beautiful story. You are not the same person you were when you started this journey, and that is something to be proud of. Embrace the growth you've experienced, and trust that the next chapter will bring new opportunities, new lessons, and new joys. Let go of the past with gratitude, for it has shaped you into who you are today. And as you turn the page, know that the future is full of endless possibilities, just waiting for you to step into it with faith, courage, and hope. The story of your life is unfolding, and the best is yet to come. Of your journey, God's faithfulness has been your constant companion. In moments of doubt, when the road seemed unclear, His presence has surrounded you, guiding you with unseen hands. Even when you felt alone or uncertain, remember that He was there, watching over you and holding you close. God's faithfulness is unwavering. He does not leave nor forsake His children, no matter the circumstances. In times of struggle, He strengthens your heart. In times of joy, He rejoices with you. His love never fails, and His purpose for your life is always unfolding, even when you cannot see it clearly. Trust that His presence is a gift that will never fade. He is with you today, tomorrow, and always, walking beside you through every season. Let His peace fill your heart, knowing that He will continue to lead you on the path He has designed for you, step by faithful step. You are never alone, for God's presence is your constant guide and comfort. My dear child, there are moments in life when we must release what has been, trusting that the best is yet to come. It can be difficult to let go of what we have known, even when it no longer serves us, but know that God is calling you to something new, something greater. Embrace the change with an open heart, for in every new beginning lies the seed of a brighter future. The past, with all its lessons and experiences, has shaped you into the person you are today. Yet, it is in the act of letting go that you create space for the dreams God has planted within you to flourish. Trust that every ending is simply a new beginning in disguise, a door opening to a future filled with hope, growth, and endless possibilities. Know that God has a perfect plan for you, one that is even more beautiful than you can imagine. Step forward with faith, leaving behind fear and doubt. Embrace the new journey ahead, knowing that His guidance will always lead you exactly where you need to be. Let go of the past and walk boldly into the future, for it is there that your greatest chapters are waiting to be written. My dear child, within you lies a divine purpose, a unique calling that only you can fulfill. God has created you with intention, and the path you walk, no matter how challenging, is part of the grand design He has prepared for you. Know this: you are never lost, for your purpose is woven into the very fabric of your being. When life feels uncertain or you face obstacles, remember that your purpose is the anchor that will guide you through the storm. It is the light that will lead you when the road ahead seems unclear. Trust in this power. Your purpose is not just a dream, it is your destiny, and with every step you take, you move closer to it. The strength to overcome any trial comes from understanding that you were created for something far greater than you can yet see. No challenge is too great when you walk in the power of purpose, for God is with you every step of the way, empowering you to rise above and fulfill the unique role you were born to play. So, my dear child, never doubt the power of your purpose. It is your God-given gift, and with unwavering faith, it will lead you to places beyond your imagination. Keep moving forward, for your journey is destined to make a profound impact on the world. My dear child, fear is a shadow that can cloud your vision and paralyze your heart. But remember this: fear is not from God. It is simply an illusion, a whisper from doubt, trying to convince you that you are not capable, that you are not strong enough. But I tell you today, you are more than able. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Your courage is not defined by the absence of fear, but by your ability to move forward despite it. Every time you face your fear and step beyond it, you grow stronger, braver, and more resilient. Trust that when you take that first step in faith, God will guide your every move. In those moments when fear tries to hold you back, remember that it is not the end of the road, it is simply the beginning of a new chapter. The road ahead is filled with endless possibilities waiting for you to claim them. You were created for greatness, and fear cannot take that from you unless you let it. So rise up, my dear child. Let your faith be greater than your fear. Move forward with the strength of knowing that God is with you every step of the way. The future you desire is just on the other side of your fear, and nothing will stand in your way if you trust in His plan for you. Keep going and know that with God, all things are possible. My dear child, the path to victory is rarely easy. It is often paved with challenges, struggles, and moments that make you question whether you can keep going. But remember, you are not alone. Every obstacle you face, every storm you endure, is a part of a greater story, your story of triumph. Adversity is not the enemy. It is the refining fire that shapes your character and strengthens your spirit. Through every trial, God is working in you, preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. You may stumble, but you will never fall beyond His reach. And each time you rise, you become stronger, wiser, and more determined. Victory is not about never facing hardship, but about the courage to rise each time you fall. It's the ability to look adversity in the eye and say, "I will not be defeated. I will stand firm in my faith, knowing that God is with me, and He will bring me through." You are a warrior, equipped with God's strength and power. No matter how tough the battle may seem, know this: you are destined for victory. Keep pressing forward, keep trusting, and keep believing. The victories you will experience are the result of the battles you have fought with God by your side. So when adversity knocks on your door, welcome it with faith and hope. Know that on the other side, there is a crown of victory waiting for you, because you are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. Your victory is already written. You just have to claim it. My dear child, life's journey is not a race. It is a divine plan, perfectly orchestrated by the one who holds time in His hands. In moments of waiting, when the path ahead seems unclear and your heart yearns for answers, remember this: God's timing is always perfect. You may not see it now, but every delay, every moment of waiting is a part of His greater plan for you. God's timing is never late, and it is never early. It is always exactly when it needs to be. Trust in His timing, for he knows what is best for you and when it will be the most beneficial. His understanding is beyond ours, and he sees the bigger picture when we can only see what is immediately in front of us. In times of impatience, when you feel like you are standing still while others seem to be moving ahead, remember this: God is working behind the scenes. He is preparing you, shaping you, and setting everything in place so that when the time is right, everything will align perfectly. Your dreams, your prayers, and your heart's desires are in His hands, and He will bring them to fruition in His perfect time. Trust in His process, my dear child. Trust that He is never in a hurry, and He will never forget you. Even when you feel uncertain, remember that you are right where you need to be. Take comfort in knowing that, when the moment arrives, it will be more beautiful than anything you could have imagined. Hold on to hope and rest in the peace that comes from knowing God is in control. He is never late, never early, but always just on time. My dear child, the seasons of your life are filled with both challenges and triumphs, but there are moments that stand out as milestones of God's grace and faithfulness. Now is one of those times, a time for celebration. Take a moment, pause, and reflect on how far you have come. Look at the strength you've gained, the wisdom you've acquired, and the countless lessons you've learned along the way. Every step, no matter how small it may seem, has brought you closer to the person God created you to be. These moments of progress are worth celebrating. Celebrate not only the victories but also the struggles. Celebrate the perseverance that led you through the storms. Celebrate the courage that you never knew you had, and the faith that has carried you through the darkest of days. Every challenge you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome, is a testament to God's power working in and through you. This is your time, my dear child, to rejoice in all that God has done for you and through you. Let your heart be filled with gratitude, for each celebration is an opportunity to honor His goodness and to give thanks for His constant presence in your life. Celebrate the joy that comes from knowing He has been with you every step of the way, and that He will continue to walk with you into the future. So, lift up your heart in praise, for this is a time for celebration. God has brought you to this moment, and He will continue to guide you to even greater heights. You are more than a conqueror through Him who loves you. Celebrate His work in your life and remember that with God, every season has its reason and every victory has its meaning. My dear child, as we come to the close of this chapter, I want to leave you with these final words of hope and assurance. Never forget, no matter where you find yourself, you are not alone. The path may sometimes seem uncertain, but God's love is steadfast, and His promises are unshakable. In every moment, whether joyful or challenging, trust that His plan for you is filled with hope and a future full of possibilities. Even in the midst of life's storms, His peace will guide you, His strength will carry you, and His grace will sustain you. Take each step forward with confidence, knowing that He has already prepared the way. You are His beloved child, and He has great things in store for you. Whatever the future holds, remember that God's faithfulness will never fail. His love for you is immeasurable, and His purpose for your life is unstoppable. So, walk forward in faith, my dear child, with courage and trust in the One who holds your future in His hands. Know that with Him there is always hope, and with Him you will always find your way. God is with you, always. Never forget that. And no matter what, you will overcome, you will rise, and you will continue to walk in His light. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. My dear child, as you reach this moment, remember this: you are never alone. I am with you, always. No matter how tough the road may seem or how many obstacles you face, trust that I am guiding you, protecting you, and loving you through every step. My plans for you are greater than you can imagine, and I am shaping your path with purpose and care. In your moments of doubt, I am your strength. In your times of fear, I am your courage. I will never leave you, for I am faithful to my promises. Trust in me, and I will lead you through every storm to a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Embrace each new day with hope and confidence, for I am preparing something beautiful for you. Your journey may be challenging, but know this: your best days are still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. So, my beloved child, hold on to faith, trust in my perfect timing, and know that I am working in your life in ways you cannot see. Keep moving forward with hope in your heart, for I am always by your side, guiding you towards your purpose. You are deeply loved, and I am here for you, always.